This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, brought to us by Deke and the World Wrestling Federation, which of course is better known as WWE now. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. I'm sorry if I'm still feeling a little under the weather, but I'm going to try and get this done as best as I can. So this week's Saturday Morning TVLog is another rare gem of an animated series. It's Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. Animated series based on the popular wrestler himself and several others direct from the World Wrestling Federation, which is, as I've said already, is now WWE. The show originally premiered on CBS in September of 1985. It also had a special that was produced by Saban and Columbia. Now then, of course, it featured animated adventures of the popular wrestlers of WWF at the time. So don't mind me if I call it by its original title. I know it's WWE now. Including the title character of Hulk Hogan and his group of face wrestlers fighting against a group of rogue heel wrestlers led by Rowdy Roddy Piper, may he rest in peace, and several others that are featured on this. The show followed cartoon archetypes concerning good characters triumphing over evildoers in wacky situations, typical of children's cartoons in the 80s. Rarely referenced, wrestling was simply a device to determine the good guys from the bad guys. The wrestlers themselves appeared in the live-action segments of the show, but due to their busy travel schedules, they did not provide the voices for their animated counterparts. They were instead performed by professional voice actors. One recurring live-action segment was the music video for the cover of Land of a Thousand Dances, recorded by several wrestlers for the wrestling album, which was released a couple months later that year. Due to the show being animated and the longer production themes that resulted, it often failed to keep pace with the events of the WWF at the time. This resulted in certain wrestlers turning heel, or in non-wrestling terms, a villain, in regular WWF program, but remaining good guys on the cartoon and vice versa. Examples include Rowdy Roddy Piper, who was a heel when the show debuted but became a face in the fall of 1986. Despite remaining a bad guy in the tune, and Andre the Giant, who was a face in the fall of 1985 but turned heel in early 87 despite remaining on the good guys' side throughout the series run. Additionally, the characters of Jimmy Superfly Snuka and Wendy Richter remained throughout the series run, despite both having left the WWF in late 85. Now, of course, the show is owned by WWE themselves. Now then, let me see here. Now, I haven't seen this show in some time, but I will say I do remember a lot of the stuff. Now, we get to see all sorts of fun-filled misadventures that Hulk and the gang bring to us. Now, of course, I remember the live-action bits. You can actually find those on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can only find one episode of the show on there. So good luck trying to find the rest of this more episodes. You could probably find some on the Internet Archive or some other video site. Now the show used the Hulk Hogan's theme as its opening theme, composed by Jim Steinman. Of course, it was also used as Hogan's ring entrance theme before being replaced with Rick Derringer's Real American. Anyway, now there was a total of 2 seasons and a total of 26 episodes that were produced. Now, some episodes contain one 30-minute tune, while others contain two 15-minute ones. Over the 2 seasons, there was a total of 26 episodes with 39 overall tunes. Yep, I'm gonna say, well, I really wasn't big of a WWF fan. I'm still not really much of a wrestling fan, but I still show respect for this, though. And this was a show I did grow up watching, though. But anyway, now, nevertheless, the show featured a great voice acting cast. Voicing the Hulkster himself is Brad Garrett in one of his early performances. Of course, he would go on to do voice acting work in other tunes such as Where's Waldo, which I more recently did not so long ago, Two Stupid Dogs, Bonkers, and let's see, lots of others. And of course, he would later go on to be a star on CBS's hit '90s and into the early 2000s, into the 2000 sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond. Voicing Rowdy Roddy Piper is Charlie Adler. This would be one of his early, well, I'd say one of his first few early voice performances. He later go on to voice Buster Bunny for Tiny Toon Adventures, as well as Paddington Bear in the Hanna-Barbera cartoon series of Paddington. Let's see, he voiced Tex Hex and Fuzz and several other characters on Brave Star, and also the titular characters of Cartoon Network's Cow and Chicken, plus a lot of others. Voicing Jimmy Superfly Snuka is Louis Arquette. May he rest in peace. Of course, most people knew him best for playing J.D. Pickett on The Waltons. Voicing Junkyard Dog is the late great James Avery, who of course would be well known as the voice, the big time voice for Shredder on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and of course being one of the stars on NBC's hit '90s show The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Let's see, voicing the character of Wendy Richter as well as the fabulous Moolah is Jody Carlisle, who has done numerous voice acting work. I'm trying to find some. Yeah, she recently lent her voice to 3 episodes of the Pac-Man cartoon, as well as voiced the character Brenda in the Velveteen Rabbit for the ABC Weekend Specials that same year. She'd also go on to lend her voice to Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Raw Tunage, the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Bonkers, and Nickelodeon's The Wild Thornberrys. Voicing the character Captain Lou Albano, that's right, you heard me correctly. Yes, Lou Albano was a wrestler, and of course, he'd be later seen on the Super Mario Bros. Super Show playing Mario. Voicing Captain Lou is George DeCenzo, who that same year would voice Hordak and several characters on She-Ra, Princess of Power. He had recently voiced Black Star, as well as Hercules, and the Sentinel 1 in Space Sentinels, and also other cartoons. Ron Feinberg voices Andre the Giant, another voice actor, well, another one gone. Of course, may he rest in peace. He recently lent his voice to tunes such as The Incredible Hulk and Diama Dog Wonder. He also would go on to voice Ming the Merciless in Defenders of the Earth and Doc Terror in Centurions. Yeah. Pat Fraley voices Hillbilly Jim. Now I know this guy. He would go on to voice Krang in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as young Jake Kong and let's see, the Ghost Buggy and Scared Stiff and other characters in the Filmation Ghostbusters tune, which came out the following year in '86. He also did Cousin It in the '90s Addams Family tune and many other characters. There's other WWF characters you'll encounter, including Nikolai Volkov, Mr. Fuji, the Iron Sheik, Big John Studd, Tio Santana, and of course its commentator Mean Gene Okerlund, who is voiced by Neil Ross, who of course would was already well known for lending his voice to the Transformers and and Voltron. He was also well known for voicing characters on the original G.I. Joe, and he recently voiced Clyde the Ghost Monster in Pac-Man, which of course that was his earliest work. He also would go on to voice Captain O.G. Reedmore for the animated specials on the ABC Weekend specials, as well as Gem and the Holograms, Kissy Fur, Galaxy High, which would debut the following year as well. He also lent his voice to Rambo in the Rambo animated series. He voiced Ace McCloud on Centurions. Oh, let me tell you, the list goes on. There's just so many. So anyway, yeah, I really think these guys are really, really something. Now let's see. Oh yeah, and there's also Bobby the Brain Heenan. He also appeared on there. Also, may he rest in peace. So anyway, yeah. Now of course Hulk was the leader of the Faces, the good guys, heroes or protagonists. Also in the group were Junkyard Dog, Captain Lou, Andre the Giant, Wendy Richter, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Hillbilly Jim, and Tio Santana. Now, Roddy Piper was the leader of the Heels, the bad guys, villains or antagonists. It also included the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov, the Fabulous Moolah, Big John Studd, and Mr. Fuji. Now, after it finished airing, the show had never been seen again. Last time it was seen on TV, it was on the WWE network, but after Hulk got fired, they removed it. The show did get shown on the USA Network's Cartoon Express. Unfortunately, before they went to be in the Action Extreme team later on. Anyway, I think this show is very easily an underrated tune, but I like it. Even though I haven't seen it in a long time, but I will tell you this is really, really something. Here, let me go ahead and give you a better look at some of the characters. Here's a look at the Hulkster along with the rest of the faces. And here's a look at Roddy Piper and the Heels. Now, also, this show got to be released on video cassette, not on DVD though. But there would also be books with stickers and what have you. And well, this was just really something. I really enjoyed Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling for what it had to offer. This, of course, debuted when CBS's little slogan was "Kids just want to have fun," which, of course, that was a kind of had a little take on "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" by Cyndi Lauper. But anyway, Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, pretty underrated though, but I feel like this is a fun tune, great characters. If you've seen wrestling long ago, I'd say you feel right at home with this. If you like the old WWF bit from a long time ago. But anyway, Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, it lasted 2 big seasons, so I'd say it was pretty fun and what have you for what it had to offer. So that's going to do it for this Saturday Morning TVLog. What did you think of Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling? Let me know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, make the views grow, and everything. And join me later tonight when I give you my spoiler-free review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm a little under the wear, but I think I've got what it takes to go see it. Alright, enough said. So if you like this here, check out some of these other tunes that I will say Deke produced that featured some big time well stars or big names and what have you. In the upper left hand corner is a Saturday Morning TVLog I did on The Karate Kid based on the movie series. The upper right hand corner is a Saturday Morning TVLog I did on one show Deke produced that featured a big time celeb, the late great John Candy and Camp Candy. Or if you would like, go to the bottom left hand corner and see the Saturday Morning TVLog I did on Captain the Game Master. And the bottom right hand corner is a button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TVLog, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog is Galtar and the Going Lands. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.